Hey, what's up, everybody? Day 21 of my weight loss journey. I apologize because I haven't been vlogging for the last couple of days. Just been a real busy weekend and been going all over the place. Um, so yeah, I apologize for that. If you guys even noticed I was gone or not, so whatever. But anyways, just wanted to catch up a little bit and uh, I guess the last couple of days I've been, this has been my new push to, I guess, almost work out every single day, which I've been doing anyways on while I do my cardio or whatever. But been doing the strength training now every day at Fit by Design in Coppell. And again, I just want to give them a shout out. Especially to April Wise and to Will Thompson. Um, Unbelievably awesome at what they do. Very passionate and caring, and but in the same token, they will push you but in a good way. It's not negative. They're not yelling at you and whatnot. It's hey, push this out. You can do it. That type of thing. It's again the thing was is that I April not to say I wasn't scared of her or anything, but I didn't, she hit me a lot harder than Will did. But and I was really apprehensive about starting to work out with Will because I was thinking, oh, it's another guy. He's going to give it to me, and but he was actually very, very careful with me, and not making me go through all the rigors like too fast. And he was quick to tell me that make sure that you tell me if you start to hurt, or if you need water, or whatever. And he was very, very again, very caring, and it was really awesome. And though my body is in pain, still from April's workout, because my legs are killing me. But April did this was yesterday, did basically a full body circuit type of deal on me, where I did some legs, I did, and did some upper body stuff too. So it was just basically all around workout. While Will today, we did some core training, which was, again, I haven't really explained to everybody my fears or whatever, but I have this thing with my abs, well, my non-abs right now, but they lock up, they cramp or whatever, and it's a weird thing. And I've been to the doctor. It's not a hernia. It's not any of that stuff. And so when it comes to core work or abdomen work, I freak, just because if you ever got a Charlie horse in your calf, I mean, everybody's had one, in the middle of the night or whatever. It's the same thing in my abdomen, and it's absolutely excruciating pain to where, I mean, I mean, with the Charlie horse in the calf, it's painful. But imagine that in your midsection, and you can't straighten out, you can't do anything to get rid to let it loosen up. You can't stretch it. You can't, it just has to pass. And even when it does, I'm afraid, you get to the point where you're afraid that it'll kick in again. So that's one of the fears I guess I've had, before I started doing my these workouts or whatever, is that they're going to hit my abs hard and whatnot. But they've been cautious and very attentive, and they listen to those fears and to those things. And I know I post that stuff on Facebook, and people reply back, "Oh, any good trainer will do that." Well, be that as it may, those people who don't know or who haven't worked with a trainer before and who have been through maybe some bad experiences with trainers and stuff, I can't tell you more about the crew that Jane Gray has at Fit by Design and in Coppell. They really do. She always explains it as them being a family, and you really get that vibe when you're there. And I'm not talking about just from the staff there, because the people who work out there, Yeah, it's Coppell. It's like a smaller town, and everybody kind of knows each other or whatever. And but it really it's got that family feel, and it's a small area. It's not like you go into like a big gym or whatever, and you're just another number. Here they have one-on-one personal, personal trainer. That's what they're called, and they really do that. They really get to know you. You'll be on the treadmill, and all of a sudden you're talking, you're having a conversation with your trainer, and it's just about, hey, how's family, or whatever. And oddly enough, it makes the time pass by. When you're on the treadmill, and you're talking and just having a conversation. So again, I can't say enough good things about them, and I'll continue to do that. Like I said, on every single video, you'll hear me talk about them and praise them and whatnot. And so if you guys are in the area, in the Coppell area, or Valley Ranch, or Louisville, Carrollton, Grapevine, wherever, Flower Mound, this is where you need to be. I can't tell you more. Well, I can't tell you more, but I could take a whole video. But how I am. I'll rant. So, but anyways, thanks to them, to April and Will, and of course Jane, and everybody there. So, next, breakfast. Again, to change my habits, I'm not drinking the shakes anymore. I'm not even drinking them for any of the meals. So breakfast. That changed this weekend. I guess I had my last shake on Saturday, I believe. So Sunday I woke up and I did my egg whites with a Ezekiel Muffins. That's a name brand, Ezekiel. And they're typically in Kroger. They're in the natural section, or the health food section. And they'll be in a freezer section. So, and they keep them frozen, and I was a little hesitant at first, a little apprehensive, because it's the natural section, and you think you have this thing in your head, I guess, that stuff is going to taste like cardboard, or it's not going to have any flavor to it. But that wasn't the case at all. I love them, actually. And they're English muffins. You know what English muffins are. That's all I do, is I do egg whites on top of the Ezekiel Muffins, and I'll throw some salsa on there. That's really just what I've been eating, but you can throw spinach and cheese, or just make you a little small omelet, I guess, or whatever. You can throw some avocado on there. I've got some of those too. It's just playing around with it. So I'm kind of having fun with it, because I'm actually eating normal food now. For breakfast and for every single meal, so I'm happy about that, and I'm ready to see what other kind of things I can add onto my menu, so it's that kind of thing. I at first was scared about the nutrition thing. I was just drinking my shake because that was I knew it had all the nutrients I needed, or whatever, but nobody can live like that. I mean, I wasn't going to live like that for my entire life, just having, shakes or whatever. I mean, I think it's a good starting point, if you're going to try to get your nutrition in check, and you want to, get yourself used to eating smaller portions. It's a great starting point. It's how I started. And again, now I can't eat, complete big meals, or I mean, big meals. I can't even imagine going to a buffet or anything like I used to. It's just my stomach has gotten smaller, and of course my portions have gotten smaller. So obviously, in turn. So lunch is pretty much the same things. I pack up the chicken and whatnot. That's another thing. I haven't been using the pre-cooked Kroger brand chickens anymore. We again went to the grocery store, Jane and I, and she pointed out that it was probably cheaper, and it is cheaper, to buy the chicken tenders in a big package. I forget how much it weighed or whatever, but there was I think when I finally got done cooking all of them, there was like 12 of them, I believe. And the price escapes my brain right now. I can't remember how much it cost, but it did come out to being cheaper than buying a couple of bags of that stuff. So I've just been doing that with some veggies, and then maybe I'll throw some fruit or whatever. Today I had one of those chicken tenders with some spinach leaves, some baby spinach, yeah, baby spinach leaves, and my leftover yam that I had from last night, and then and it's just half a yam. Or sweet potato, or whatever you want to call it, and some water, and then of course, you know, in between, you know, breakfast and lunch, I'm having, you know, a little snack like fruit and nuts, or you know, whatever, just something that can tide me over until the next meal, and that's how it works, you know. So, for dinner, it was pretty much the same thing, you know, just chicken breast or whatever, and some steamed veggies, and that's it. You know, again, I did skip a couple of days on my vlog, and I apologize for that. But yeah, it was just, you know, I'm sorry, Labor Day weekend and everything, and so it just I just got busy, and I had some shoots, I had some, you know, just whatever. So life kind of took over, but it didn't take over for, you know, what I do now. Again, this is my life, and so it's been a change, and but it's a good one too, because I feel stronger. I feel, you know, I'm walking a little more erect than I was before, and that's that's mine out of the gutter. So anyways, no, I'm walking more upright, more I feel stronger, like I said, and I feel more confident in some ways. Than I used to, and of course I've still got a lot more to lose. You know, I'm still in the I think the last time I weighed, I was at 294, which was, you know, a loss. And I wanted to lose more, of course, but that's okay. I think a couple of pounds, you know, every week or so is a healthy way to do it. It's probably the right way to do it. You know, my mind, you know, of course, you know, wants me to drop, you know, 20 pounds every time I weigh in, and of course that wouldn't be healthy at all. There'd be something wrong if that was the case. So I know, along with that, because I'm doing the strength training now, that number can, you know, it's going to fluctuate now, because I'm building muscle and muscle mass, and of course muscle mass weighs more than fat, and so. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, but I'm you know, chiseling my body down to what it's supposed to be, and but again, I can feel the changes. My clothes fit looser. I've said that in other videos, but they really do now. My belt is cinched up to the last hole. It probably won't be long before I'll need to buy another belt. And again, my pants are really loose on me. And and I'm kind of hesitant now also as well to buy any new clothes, because my body's changing so much. It's transforming into a healthier me. So yeah, I guess that's it until the next video, which will be tomorrow. And I won't miss another one. But again, I can't say enough thanks to April and to Will. Thank you so much for what you do, and helping me, and all that. So anyways, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Can't stop, won't stop.